All right, today's special preview Pennsbury football interview is being brought to you in part by McCaffrey Supermarket. Since 1986, a real supermarket experience. Also brought to you in part by Aria Health, the home of the 3 Bs, and the Continental Tavern, right there in the heart of Yardley, where you can watch all your NFL out-of-town games all season long.
And I'm with one of the big backs when it comes down to the stats this past year and also heading into this year as well. And that's a guy that Pennsbury's depending on to bring the stats like last year, about 1,500 yards on the ground with 22 touchdowns and also a couple in the air. And he showed that he can get behind everybody as well. He just had a super season, and they're looking for that again from Chuck Snorweah. And Chuck, one of the things when you look at it, people knew about you coming into last year, but you really did come into your own last season. What was the difference? What that 1 year experience gave you, that much to get you set for last season?
Yeah, just the first 2 years of my high school career, just blocking and just getting used to the system and practicing with my line and just going through the whole flow with everything. Just that built me up from my junior year to just when coach told me that this would be my season to go off, that take advantage of every opportunity I had.
Well, I think one of the things you proved, too, is the fact that you were able to take advantage of that because you don't have to wait anymore about where you're going to go. You're already ticketed to Rutgers, so that's kind of off your back a little bit, and the fact that, you know where you're headed after this season's over.
Yes, sir. I wanted to make sure that before the football season started, before school started, that I knew where I was going with college, and I wanted to be ensured that everything was going to be good, and all I had to do was just come out here and be ready to play for my team.
When you look at this team right now and you see 3 guys that you have in there on that line. You've got Mason anchoring at center. You got Ray Wood at a tackle. You got Austin O'Neill at the quick guard position. You got to feel good knowing that those 3 guys are back who helped open up a lot of holes for you.
Yes, sir. It's good knowing that they're back because we've been playing with them for a while. And they're 3 great linemen. Actually, we have 5 great linemen. All of our linemen are really good linemen. And to have them back for 3 years in a row, running with them, just our bond, our connection, everything that we've been practicing is going to click. We know, when we run buck sweep, there's certain plays that we run, we know the hole's going to be there. We don't even have to, we can close our eyes and just run through the hole. We trust them. They trust us. It's a good connection and bond we have with our O-line this year.
I know what else is good too with you, Chuck. You're back there as the one that going to be dependent upon all this season. But you know what is nice is the fact that you got not only the other backs who start with you. You guys have guys who come in and spell you for a while because you've got at least about 7 or 8 good backs who can handle the ball and give you a little breather one time to time.
Yes, sir. We all know in this offense we have in the wing T, it's not just a one-man backfield. So we have a good 5 to 6 backs that could come in at any time and average a good 9-7 yards. We got Raheem, he's coming back.
Right.
He was a good 9-10 yards per carry. Our fullback this year, Victor Delgado, he's a good back. He could come out here and he could bring out a good burst for us. He's a threat to take it for 60 every time he touches the ball. We have even our twos that run the ball too, like Anthony Pitt, and we have a little kid named Zeke.
Yeah, he showed me. Zeke is the smallest guy on the team, right?
He's a small guy, but we have lots of talent all over our offense. Our O-line, we have depth. Our receivers, we have guys that can catch the ball. We have a new quarterback over from playing with Tabeek, Cody Tabeek. We just have lots of depth in our roster, and each player is capable of doing big things for the team.
Okay, and we're looking for big things from this young man right here in Chuck Snorweah. As I said, of course, after this season, you can still watch him because he's not going to be far away. He's going to be up at Rutgers playing against those Big Ten teams, and it's nice to see that they'll be in the Big Ten with the likes of Michigan, Ohio State, the Penn States. So when they come east and a chance to watch, you can watch this guy in action as well. But watch him this year. This should be his really big year coming up. Chuck Snorweah here at Pennsbury. I'm Vince Reed.